Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll here. Getting the nod in this one, Paul Skeens. What should we keep an eye on here?
When he's on, Boog, he's really fun to watch. He takes the pressure off entire lineups, and typically he doesn't need a ton of runs and support. No one should be surprised if he settles in and takes full control of this game. That's what he's looking to do for sure.
Now the left fielder, Jarren Duran. Yeah, that's in for a strike. And away we go this afternoon.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
One.
That one in triple digits. Fly ball to right. Coming on is Pham to make the play. Check out the Red Sox lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Next offering way upstairs. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
1 out, base is empty.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Next offering upstairs.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And he gets Bregman. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
Devers now, and the first pitch misses for ball 1. Devers, multi-time All-Star, 28 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And that one is lifted in the air. Cruz under it. Nabs it, and that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the first, 0-0. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab, Garrett Crochet.
Well, you're going to see good velocity between the four-seam fastball and the cutter. Better be ready to hit. It's going to be fairly straight, but just because it's straight doesn't mean it's easy to get the barrel on it.
Bottom of the first, and now the right fielder, Tommy Pham.
Right fielder, Tommy Pham.
That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Casas hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's the Pirates lineup now. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Ryan Reynolds here. A switch hitter batting right. That's a strike.
Yep. Drive.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
And there's a strike. 2 out, space is empty. And that one way outside. 2-1. Right through there for a strike.
2-2.
And it remains 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swings and misses. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Bucks go down quietly, scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go at the plate. Tristan Casas. Skeens back to work. And there's a foul ball. And that one is downstairs. And the count is 1-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Strike 3. Good luck hitting to cover stuff.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Here's Trevor Story now. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. No score here in the second. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Two down, bases empty. Next is the designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. That's a strike across the top of the zone. And that's through there for a strike. 1 and 2.
1-2.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Gonzalez makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox go down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH, Andrew McCutchen.
Andrew McCutchen.
Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And here it comes.
Ball.
Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1 and 2 count. The pitch to McCutchen. That one in the dirt, and the count is 2 and 2. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Here's Joey Bart now. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boog. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
And there's a fly ball deep right field, way back there onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Batting 6th. First baseman.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Billy Cook. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. 2 outs.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Abreu. He's got it. And that is out number 3. We'll move to the third with no score. All set for the start of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Into center. Cruz makes the catch, and there's one away.
Batting eighth, catcher Connor Wong.
Here's the catcher, Connor Wong. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
Center fielder, Cedon Rafaela.
Cedon Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Top of the third, no score. Pop foul out of play off to the right. 2 down, nobody on. Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Still no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez.
Nick Gonzalez.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
In for a strike, and it's 0-2. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting eighth, third baseman.
Now batting Ke'Bryan Hayes. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner, got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect to be in the All-Star game and have a gold glove, if not a platinum glove.
Nobody out, runner at first. Next offering is in for a strike. Swung on, belted. Rafaela on the move. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double.
Off the bat, I thought they were going to score their first run of the game, and that feels like a tough break, but look at the bright side. Really good contact at the plate, and now they're working with not just 1 but 2 runners in scoring position, so they'd love another base hit right here.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Fly ball down the line. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Here's Tommy Pham. Golden opportunity right here. Ground ball left side and foul ball. Strike in the outside corner, and the count is 0-2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Swing and a miss, had him out front for the strikeout.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Upstairs. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Pirates strand a couple, and we're still knotted at 0. Start of the fourth, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jarren Duran. Here comes a pitch. Duran in his 3rd season, 28 years old, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. There's a swing and a drive. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Now he'll turn for second, and it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Now it's Alex Bregman. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And it's 1-0.
What an aggressive secondary lead. That ball was smoked to left. To be able to score from second, not only great speed, but great instinct as well.
Man aboard, and here is Devers, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. First pitch misses. One on, nobody out, a run in, top half of inning number 4. Swing and a foul out of play. Swings through that.
Well, notice they've been pitching him hard inside, and the key is if you're going to make a mistake, you got to make it off the dish. If it leaks out over the plate with this kind of power, you'll be asking for a new baseball.
And now it's 1-2. Just missed. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Casas batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Man at first, 1 away. That's a hit. The throw into second, not in time. He's safe.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. 1-0-1 on the gun, swing and a miss.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. So a substitution needed at first because of the injury. Coming in as a pinch runner, Carlos Narvaez.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Masataka Yoshida waiting to bat for the Red Sox. And they're all loaded up.
Take your base.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Yoshida in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes.
Ball 2.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
And fouled off. Bases loaded. 1 away. Close, but called a ball. Ball 3.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Yeah, that's fouled off. 1 out, bases full. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. That one 95 to finish him off. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Fly to center his first time. There's a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Next offering misses. 1-1. Bregman on third. Narvaez at second. Story at first. 2 out of the inning. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. 1 runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. 3-0.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and he went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Now the catcher up to hit. Connor Wong flied to right his first time. And that drops in for a strike. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Cruz right there to make the grab. And that is that. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. And midway in the 4th, it's the Red Sox 3 and the Pirates nothing. Back here at PNC Park, bottom of the inning, and now the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats. You know, these Pirates, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
McCutchen in the box with one away as he takes ball one. The Red Sox leading by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And there's a strike. That's hard hit on the line. Abreu pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up, he'll find a hole.
2 outs, base is empty. This is Joey Bart. He's 0 for 1. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. And that one pulled foul. Oh, 2 now. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
So a man aboard, Billy Cook, the next to hit. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman
Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Fastball for a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
And strike 2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
2 on, 2 outs. And takes low for ball 1. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that is that. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Pirates nothing. Back here in Pittsburgh, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Ceddanne Rafaela. Skeens back to work. Splits the plate. That's strike 1.
One really cool moment I remember at PNC Park is the 2006 Home Run Derby during All-Star Weekend. David Ortiz and Ryan Howard each hit homers into the Allegheny River on the fly. Really awesome to watch.
Pitch misses, and it's 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Reynolds sizing this one up, and out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, left fielder,
Back to the top of the lineup, Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 2. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Tap back to the mound. Throws to first in time. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. 2 down, bases empty. And next for the Red Sox, Alex Bregman.
High.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. And it's fouled away.
One, two.
In the air, right field, and it stays fair. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. Safe at second. He legs out the double.
Oh, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Paul Skeens done for the day. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching.
New arm out of the bullpen,
Pirates.
Carmen Majinski.
Still pretty
50.
early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
So runner at second, 2 down. Rafael Devers up next for the Red Sox, and immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a miss, and that is strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
On the ground to third, and it goes just foul. Man at second, and Raffy falls victim to the K. So a job well done from the Buccos bullpen. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Pirates nothing. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Ke'Bryan Hayes.
And a pitch. Swing and a ground ball. Bregman to first.
He's out.
1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice
Now
job
batting,
of keeping the ball
shortstop,
out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball.
Kiner-Falefa.
Good execution.
Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. To third, Devers zips it to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, right fielder, Tommy Pham.
So the lineup flips over, and now the right fielder, Tommy Pham.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And first offering is fouled off. And
No.
ball 1.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
That's off the inside corner. It's 2-2. And they'll do it again. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Pirates nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the first baseman, Carlos Narvaez. And that is out of play. And now the 0-1. Foul ball there. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Off the plate, now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a breaking ball misses outside. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 3. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Trevor Story.
Man at first. Here's Trevor Story. He is struck out, and he is walked. And that's a fair ball. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
First and second, no outs. Yoshida digs in now. 0 for 2 in this one. That one ripped. Gone. And they tack on to their lead. It's 6-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Carmen Majinski departs, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching.
And
for
we've
the
got ourselves a
Pirates.
pitching change. Joey Wentz.
Number 34.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Wilyer Abreu now at the plate. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
You know, these Red Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under 25%, and I think that's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Tied him up on a fastball inside.
Now batting Catcher.
And now the
Connor
catcher
Wong.
comes up to hit. Connor Wong.
By not chasing out of the zone, they're getting good pitches to hit. When you can do that, you have a much better chance to square up the baseball and do damage like they have so far.
1 ball, no strike.
On the ground, right side. And that one handled. Whips it to first. Gets the catcher by a step. Ceddanne Rafaela getting ready to hit. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. And that one is in for a strike at 95. It's 0-1. On the ground to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw. The throw comes in too late, and so they end up with some speed on at first. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Now batting Jarren Duran. 1 for 3. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Ball one there. Check on the runner, and he's back in safely. Rafaela off of first with 2 away. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And this one bounces away from Bart. And the runner holds. Swings through it for the K. On to first, in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now a 6-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Well, we go bottom 6. Stepping in, Brian Reynolds.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Greg Weisser preparing to come on if needed. Bernardino warming up as well. Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
In the air, left field, down the line. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory.
Now batting, designated hitter, Andrew
2 outs, base is empty.
McCutchen.
Andrew McCutchen, the next Pirate to hit. Gets the outside corner with that one. The Red Sox up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
And a foul ball. Outside with a breaking ball. That one misses, and that's ball 3. This one popped up. Story under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas. Just some tremendous rosters back then. And I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid Transit, pulling up right there to the stadium and then going in and watching the game.
Next offering is in for a strike. You also had the pleasure of going over and hitting and taking batting practice at a big leaguer's house. Who was that?
Yeah, Willie McGee, one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion. Not
he
in
lived
the Hall
in your neighborhood.
Yeah, his folks live right down the street from me, and that's where his batting cage was. I used to look out of my backyard down the hill and just dream of one day maybe being able to go over and hit with them. And that dream became a reality when I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants.
Rafael Devers.
So a man at first. Here's the third baseman, Rafael Devers. That one is absolutely belted. And no one can get there. Around second is Bregman coming home. He'll score easily.
This lefty matchup thing's not going so well.
The first baseman, Carlos Narvaez.
So a man aboard, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Carlos Narvaez. He reached out a walk his first time. Ball one, no strikes.
1-0.
In the air, right side. Coming on is Pham to make the play. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away. Here's Story now.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
Right through there for a strike. There's a swing and a miss.
Kelly just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Inside, just missed.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
One away with a runner at third here in the top half of inning number 7. Pitch misses. 3-2 now.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Now it's the DH, Masataka Yoshida. He's already homered in this game. Missed inside with the curve. Devers, the runner at third. Story at first. 1 gone. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Devers crosses the plate, And it's an RBI single, and it's an 8-run lead.
Now batting, right fielder.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Joey Wentz won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching.
Now on the bump, Kyle Nicholas.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is.
Kyle
Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So first and second with one gone. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Runners at first and second with one gone. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
0-2.
Line drive. And that's just foul. And base hit. Story on his way home. Oh, he botches it.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
And here is Connor Wong. Cut on and lifted in the air, and it drops in. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in, and it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10.
That's 3 singles in a row. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
2 on with 1 out. Here's the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. And that one is lifted in the air. Cruz has a beat on it. Makes the grab. Runner tags for home. He'll score the sac fly. It's 11-0.
Man, there's a sac fly to bring home another run in this inning. These hitters are just piling it on. We're seeing some really quality at bats out of this team right now.
Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. 1 for 4 with a double. And there's a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So first and second with 2 outs. And now it's Alex Bregman. That's in there. That's strike 1. Two outs. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And he gets Bregman. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around and 5 score. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Red Sox 11 and the Pirates nothing.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Greg Weisser.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
And here's the catcher,
Leading
Joey
off
Bart.
the Pirates catcher, Joey Bart.
Top of the zone for a called strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's one down.
Now batting,
Billy Cook will hit next.
Baseman, Billy Cook.
That
1-0.
misses the zone. Ball one. And
Ball
another
two.
ball.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Come on, Pirates.
Right through there for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
This guy's
2-2.
sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
A little bit low. And that's ball 3. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. Digging in, Nick
Now batting,
Gonzalez.
Second baseman, Nick Gonzalez.
Just
No, that's
missed.
it.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Check
Ball.
swing, no appeal.
Ball
Just
3.
missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That's ball
Ball
4.
four,
Tried
first base.
another sweeper, but couldn't find his zone.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner
Now
over at
batting,
first base is going to have a
third
very
baseman,
aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Lifted in the air, right center field. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Coming home, the relay throw. And he's out. Butt down, and that ends the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time, and they cut down the run to end the inning.
Back here in Pittsburgh, we go to the 8th, and now Rafael Devers. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Off the plate.
That one fouled off. And a 2-1 on the way. In the air, left field, down the line, hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
So a man aboard, and here's the first baseman, Carlos Narvaez. Headed towards the corner. Reynolds hauls it in for the out, and there's one down.
Now batting, shortstop Trevor Story.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Trevor Story. The shortstop takes the ball. Devers leads off second with one gone in the inning.
Let's go Pirates. Come on, Pirates.
And that one fouled off.
Let's go, Pirates. All right, Pittsburgh. Let's go, Pittsburgh.
Man at second. There's the strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Next offering is outside. Swings and misses, struck him out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Yoshida in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That one's in there. That's strike two.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Man on second, two down.
Ball.
In the dirt. Two outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. And the Red Sox leave one, but they still lead it 11-0. Back here at PNC Park, leading off Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Weiser back to work. Foul ball. Right through there for a strike. Oh, and 2 now. And there's a ball.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
That's outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Line drive, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Now the right fielder, Tommy Pham. 0 for 3 in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Fought off foul.
Ball.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he'll move up to second, no problem. Should be a pass ball, and that takes away the double play. So digging in,
Now
Brian
batting,
Reynolds.
left fielder,
Siggy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know
Reynolds.
I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. One out and a runner at second. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field. If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that just misses. When you played, did you play with guys that you thought were clutch, and sort of what were the attributes you said that's what he possesses that allows him to come through?
Well, we always used to joke, you know, guys want to eat steak, and there were some that just had a knack, could understand that, all right, this is a big, you know, payout if I can come through with a knock here. But I think when you really look at the numbers, you really audit everything, guys kind of are who they are.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That clips the corner. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Next offering is in for a strike. And down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Pirates leave 1. They trail in this one 11-0. And we're back.
Leading
now it's the
off
right
for
fielder,
Boston,
Wilyer
right fielder,
Abreu.
Wilyer Abreu.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. The throw to second is offline. Here's the catcher, Connor Wong. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Abreu stands at second with no outs. Next offering upstairs. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
And a foul ball. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Slice down the right side.
Ball.
Next pitch, not close, up high. Gets a piece and stays alive. Grounds one to short. Connor Falefa zips it across, and that is out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Jarren Duran.
Here's the left fielder, Jarren Duran. First offering, and it just misses.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Now fly ball to right center. Cruz pulls it down, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 9th. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. Right down the chute. Strike one.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
To the right side. Boots it. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this.
Now batting, catcher, Joey Bart.
Man at first. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Joey Bart. Missed with a changeup. 1-0. Runner at first with no outs here. Next pitch misses inside. Ball 2.
2 balls, no strike.
Fastball for a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. 2-2. The Pirates with a lot of ground to make up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. On the ground, and it's off the bag. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Billy Cook, the next Pirate to hit.
First baseman, Billy Cook.
And first offering is fouled off. First and second, no outs here in the last half of inning number 9. Strike 2.
0-2.
And that's
1-2.
outside. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
2 on with 1 out. Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. Just missed. 2 on, 1 out. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Coming home. 1 run is in. Coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and it's 11-2. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Now the third baseman, Brian Hayes. Off the mark there, and that's ball 1. Gonzalez, the runner at second with 1 away. That one inside, and that's ball 2. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
And that's in for a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
And now a full count.
Full count.
Struck him out swinging. And the Pirates with only 1 out left. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Greg Weiser done for the afternoon, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
Josh Winkowski on to pitch
Number
here.
25.
And he's got a nice lead to work
Josh
with, so he
Winkowski.
should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Last chance now for the Pirates. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Just missed.
Ball 2.
Squirts away a little bit. Runner at second, 2 down. All Red Sox in this one. Fouled off left side. The Pirates down to their final strike. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox slug their way to a win in this one.
Offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.